Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have quite an exciting one because we are going to be testing Revolution's summer collection. So a couple of days ago, Revolution launched their Neon Heat range. And of course I had to pick up some of the products to test out for you guys. I have the big eyeshadow palette, I have the water activated liners, I have the liquid liner, I have the face palette, and I have a setting spray. There are mini palettes, but I thought I'm getting the big palette to test, so there's no point me getting them either unless you guys really wanted to see that. I was more excited about the big palette. So if you would like to see a review, that drops on the floor. If you'd like to see a review on the new Neon Heat collection by Revolution, then please keep watching. So the first item I picked up is one of the setting sprays. They have this in 3 flavours, you know, scents: strawberry, watermelon and orange. I picked up the juicy orange. This is only a 50ml little spray bottle and it retails for £6.99, so it's £7 for a little bottle like this. Plus mine exploded. I opened it up, I literally went to go like this and the actual screw lid hadn't been screwed on properly, so a lot of it actually spilt out, so I'm actually missing like a little bit at the top there, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, £6.99 for the spray. I picked up one of the face palettes. They have 3 of these little face palettes and I believe all of them have a blush and highlighter in. How stunning is this packaging? I absolutely love it. I picked up the lightest palette, which is called Scorched Rose, and this has a very fair peach shade in and a fair highlighter in as well. The shade difference between this and the medium one is quite a big gap. Like the middle one would be way too dark for me. It's got like a really orangey bronzer and quite a dark pink blush in. But if you are fair like me, then this one's probably going to be best for you. This shade is actually so beautiful. It looks really, really fair, but it is really nice. I like it. Then Revolution have come out with their own aqua liners. I kind of was expecting this because obviously Revolution are kind of like a fast fashion in the makeup world, like they always are jumping on the new trends and things. So I bought this pack of aqua liners. It was £15, but these pots are absolutely massive and there's 9 grams of product in them. I kind of do wish they did them separately. I probably wouldn't have bought the whole thing if they did do them separately, but hey ho, I thought these would be pretty fun to test out today and see if they're really good quality. I also picked up one of the liquid liners. I picked mine up in the shade Lemon, which is of course the yellow, so I thought it'd be fun to incorporate the liquid yellow and the aqua liner yellow in today's look maybe. And then of course I had to pick up the big Forever Flawless palette. So again, love this packaging, kind of like pink lemonade vibes. I absolutely love it. This is just called the Forever Limitless Neon Heat palette, and this is what it looks like. So it is a super bright and colourful palette for the summertime. I did count earlier and there's only 9 mattes in here, which already you're going to hear me repeating this video a few times because I despise it when Revolution put so many shimmers in their palettes. Like, oh my goodness, please put more mattes in your palette. Like, I understand shimmers are really pretty for summer and things like that, but as someone who is a lover of makeup, I want more matte shades to play with in palettes. It just really frustrates me. Also in these palettes you do get a huge mirror, which is great. I love these Forever Flawless palettes. I have very high expectations for this because I love this kind of range. So those are all the products that I picked up. Obviously we've got a lot to get through today and I feel like today's video is going to be very long, so if you want to see what I think of all this new Neon Heat collection, then please keep watching. So firstly, we're going to have a little go with this spray before I put my blush and highlighter on. I can smell this everywhere and it does have an orangey scent. It kind of reminds me of like an alcoholic drink. This reminds me of the smell of Cointreau. If you've ever drank that alcohol before, that's what it reminds me of. Right, let's put this on. Oh. Let's see what spray it is. Oh, actually, you know what? It's quite a fine mist, actually. I was expecting it to be like, ow! It's actually quite a fine mist. Okay, I'm just reading it online. It says a lightweight and hydrated spray primer which will prolong your makeup wear and leave your skin feeling shine free all day. So yeah, I used it in the wrong way today, but we're just gonna go along with it. It's a setting spray. I'm sure I can use it at any point in my makeup, and to be honest with you, if it's to help keep your makeup on all day, this is the layer of makeup I need to keep on all day, because obviously I've got all my foundations, concealers and powders and stuff on. So with that spray on, I think it has kind of melted my skin in a little bit, and I don't know, I feel like I have like the tiniest little dew, like not too much, but like a little glow. I think glow is the right word. I've got a matte foundation on, so the glow is definitely not coming from the foundation I've got on. Sorry, I've got hair on my face. So I think that dewiness may be coming from the spray, but you just don't know, do you? Next, I'm going to be trying my little face palette. I am so excited about this. I absolutely love the shades in here. I'm firstly going to be taking the highlighter in this palette, and let's see what it's like. Please be good. Okay, so this is the highlighter on. Now it seems a little bit dry like in the pan, but I say when it's actually on your skin, it's so blinding and reflective, and this shade is so beautiful. Very excited about this. So next I'm going to take this shade here. It's a beautiful fair peach shade. I love it. Okay, I love that. The blush shade is absolutely stunning. If you've got a fair skin tone, a beautiful light peach. It's kind of like an apricot-y peach shade. It is so beautiful. I love it, and I honestly feel like I can keep building it and building it and it won't get too pigmented. So yeah, this get a thumbs up from me. If you have like a light to medium skin tone, I think this would be a bit too light for you. And yeah, the shades of these are a little bit mix and matchy. I kind of wish they maybe did one or two more just to cover some more skin tones. Okay, we're doing well so far. I like the spray and I loved the face palette, so now we can test the rest of the products on our eyes. So next we're going to be testing this bad boy out, but firstly, obviously, we need to do some swatches. Okay, so this is the left side of the palette, and then 3 shimmers in the middle. So as you can see, very shimmer heavy. The mattes in here are quite pigmented. I was really impressed with the pink, orange and purple. This one took a few layers. The shimmers are also really pretty. But honestly, it's so necessary to have this many in a 24 pan eyeshadow palette. This shimmer here is like a reflect. It kind of like pink orange to it. It's very beautiful. Now this is my favourite side because it has the most beautiful colours. Like this shade here, I need to use this today. Like, oh my god, that is the most beautiful bluey green I've ever seen. There's definitely more mattes on this side. There is also a lighter green. I think that's a matte pink. There's another peach shade in here, which is a bit annoying because there's already one on the other side, so maybe they could have swapped that one out. But yeah, these swatches are definitely a lot better. So pretty. I cannot wait to get started. Okay, so I just hopped off camera and primed my eyes. I, of course, used my Revolution Ultimate Eye Base. Now, for today's look, I'm taking a little bit of inspo from LSG Makeup on Instagram. She is so unbelievably talented. She's such an incredible makeup artist, and if you are about like Instagram makeup trends and things, she's the girl that come up with the whole split eye look trend, where you do like one type of eye look at the front half, a different eye look at the other half. Honestly, she's just so talented. She did a look for Revolution's page with this palette, and I just really liked it and thought it was a good way to test out loads of shades. So let's get into it. Okay, firstly, I'm going to take this orange here, which is called Tan. And I'm just going to put this right at the very front. Next, I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Cocktail. And this one is going just next to the orange. Next, I'm going to take this purple here, which is called Electric. I'm doing this very rough, by the way, because I'm going to go back in and blend everything. And by the way, I'm going to link Lucy's Instagram down below because you all need to check her out and follow her. Lastly, I'm going to take the shade C, which is definitely my favourite shade in this entire palette. And I'm going to add this to the outer edges. That shade is unreal. Oh my goodness. So let's go through and blend all these out. So firstly, I'm going to take the shade Sand, and I'm going to use this to blend out the orange at the front of my lids. There isn't much of a gap above the pink, but I'm just going to use the shade Rave, this one here, take a tiny little bit and just buff out the upper edges. And I'm just going to go back in with that purple and just very lightly tap it up, because there's not like a lilac-y purple, there's only that Rave shade really. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this green shade here, which is called Neon. Okay, so these are the shades on my lid. I'm just going to go through everyone one by one just to perfect the blending in things, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished buffing those all out, and I also went ahead and did my half cut creases off of camera. So for the shimmer, I'm definitely going to use the same one that Lucy used in her little tutorial, and she used this beautiful like mint green shimmer. It's called Waves. It is one of those like crumbly formulas, so I am expecting it all to go under my eyes, but honestly the shade is so stunning, I don't care. I've got a little bit of green fallout from earlier, and that shimmer shade, as predicted, was very crumbly, so if you're going to use this palette and you're going out, definitely do your eye makeup before your base makeup. I'm going to take more of that C shade, which is this little number out here. And I'm going to take Tan, which is that orange we first used, on the front half of my lower lash line. Okay, and then for my inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take the first shimmer in the palette here, which is called Radiance. Okay, so I'm obviously very stupid and forgot to blend out the shimmery shade. So I'm going to take the shimmer that's identical to this one, which is called Pool Days. And I'm just going to use a little bit of that to blend out these edges. Okay, that's better. That looks way more blended. So now let's get testing these eyeliners. So I'm firstly going to take one of these aqua liners, and I think because we've got a yellow liquid line, hello, thank you. Because we've got a yellow liquid liner, I think I'm going to take the yellow aqua liner. So they just come in little plastic pots like this. They're quite big pots actually. You screw off the lid and then you have your little pigment in there. That is what the bottom looks like, and on there, I don't know if you can quite see that, but there is 9 grams in here, which is so much product. I'm just going to go put some water in this little lid and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got a little bit of water on my brush and I just, you know, like tapped my brush in here. I'm not going to lie, it does feel really creamy. It doesn't even look like a powder, it looks like a really soft cream. So what I'm going to do with the aqua liner is I'm going to go and outline my cut crease, and then with the liquid liner I'm going to do a like yellow wing. So this look is going to be super fun and colourful, but yeah. Okay, I need to hold my breath now. Okay, so this is the aqua liner on. This eye, meh. This eye is much better and where I'd get the most from. So it actually went on super creamy. It's not watery or anything. It does have a nice pigment to it. I actually really like it. I'll let you know as the video goes on if they crack, but at the moment I really like it actually, and I'm excited to use the other shades at some point as well. But so far, like, no cracking, really nice and pigmented. Gets a thumbs up from me. Next we're going to be testing this little liquid liner, and this costs £5. Everything in the collection is vegan and cruelty free. Very sorry I forgot to mention this. Apart from this is only cruelty free. It's not vegan, which is a shame. But we're going to be testing this. I'm going to be doing just like a yellow standard wing, I guess. And it's one of those like brush tip applicators rather than like a felt pen. I'm going to take a deep breath and hopefully I can do this. Okay, so that is the liquid eyeliner on, and it's okay. I don't know if it's the colour of this, like on top of the green. I mean, it probably is, to be fair, but it just isn't applying like the easiest. I've definitely got some pigment on there, but I don't know, it's just not the most pigmented eyeliner. And to be honest, it probably is the yellow that I'm using, because the more I'm layering it, as it dries down, I'm almost like picking off the underneath layer. So I think it might just be the colour on top of the green. For £5 it's not too bad though. You can definitely have some fun and play around with them. I definitely just prefer the aqualiners, and as you can see, no cracking. So yeah, I love the aqualiners. So this is the completed eye look done. I'm going to hop off camera, I'm going to put some lashes, mascara and lippy on, and then I can give you my final thoughts on this Neon Heat collection. Right guys, so I'm back, and this is my completed look. So for my lashes and my mascara, I use my Roxy Revolution lashes. Absolutely love these, you guys know I do. And then for my mascara, I just used my Benefit, their Real Magnet Mascara. Again, absolutely love this. My lips are one of these Clueless lipstick from Primark. I think this is the Share one. It doesn't have the names on it, but I'm pretty sure this is the Share one. And my lip gloss is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Nude Peach. So this Neon Heat collection is definitely better than their summer collection that they launched last year, in my opinion. They had those little 9-pan palettes. I think there's about 4 of them in the neon packaging. This one is way better. It's definitely more fun and creative. You can create so many different looks with these, and you have fun colourful eyeliners to play with as well. Just to give you a bit of an overview on all the products, the Juicy Orange spray was definitely nice. It smelled nice as well. I think it kind of did melt all my makeup together, which is good. It's always something I look for in a spray, so I did like it. I liked it for the scent, but that's all really I can comment on. The Scorched Rose face palette, no idea why it's called Scorched Rose, there's not any rosy shades in here. Absolutely love this. I think the blusher is perfect for a fair skin tone, and the highlighter is beautiful as well, and I can definitely see myself reaching for this on a regular basis. The Neon Heat eyeshadow palette, definitely a really fun, colourful palette. I love the colour story. My only critique of this palette is that there's only 9 matte shades here compared to however many shimmers. I mean, oh no, sorry, there's not 24 shades, there's 27 shades, and there's only 9 mattes in here. Like, come on Revolution, you need to put more mattes in your palette so there's even more colours that we can all play with. However, I do love the look that I created today, courtesy of Lucy on Instagram. I think it's absolutely stunning. I think all the matte shades are super pigmented. I really, really love the shades. I think they are so pigmented, really easy to blend in with each other. I mean, even the shimmers in this palette are incredible. I know that Waves shade, the one all over my lid, was super crumbly, but I mean, look how metallic-y reflected it is. Like, I absolutely love it. So this palette, I am going to recommend it. It's absolutely beautiful. I just think they needed more mattes in here. For the aqualiners, these were really good. And also, I just remembered I never showed you the other 3. So really quickly, you do get a purple in here. This is quite a dark purple. I don't understand why they've put like dark shades in their aqualiners, considering this is supposed to be like a Neon Heat collection. I'm not really too sure. The next shade is like a pink. This is what that looks like. And then the last shade is kind of like a powdery blue. I don't know, that's quite a pretty colour actually. I'm definitely going to create some more looks with this palette and use these aqualiners, because honestly, this yellow one that I used today, incredible. And just a bit of an update, no cracking. Thank you, no cracking. Absolutely amazing, so creamy, so pigmented. Absolutely love them. And lastly, the liquid liner. This is not my favourite. I definitely prefer the aqualiners to this. That is probably because of the shade I've got. I feel like if I had any of the other shades, it might have showed up a little bit better on the green. I'm not really too sure, but the formula itself is okay. It's definitely okay. It's not the worst, but it's also not the best. So for £5, I think if you want to experiment with some liquid colourful liners, definitely worth trying. I mean, they don't break the bank, so you could definitely create some beautiful looks with these. In this collection though, I just prefer the aqua liners. So guys, I am absolutely buzzing with this collection. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Definitely recommend it. Definitely think you should pick up some of the bits, and if you have already and if you've tried them, please let me know down below because I'd love to know your thoughts. And if you haven't bought these yet and you're just watching this review, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions. Do you think you will go ahead and pick any of this up now, or do you not like the look of the collection? I would love to know down below. So that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button, and of course if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.